Let's make history. The neighborhood of Greenwich Village was first inhabited, of course, by Native Americans, but they called it Sapokanikan. Then the Dutch called it Noordwijk, which translates to neighborhood in the north. Then it was called Land of the Blacks because, as I mentioned on previous videos, the Dutch freed many of their slaves and actually granted them land. Greenwich Village got its name from Greenwich, as in the borough in southeast London. In the late 1700s, the city was looking to create a new potter's field. So they acquired the land that would become what Greenwich Village is most known for, Washington Square Park. It was a potter's field all the way to 1826. And at that point, the military owned part of it, and the other section was used as a place of leisure for the public. And after a while, many wealthy people began to build townhouses around that. NYU was one of them. The iconic arch of Washington Square Park was built in 1892. It was privately funded, and it was meant to commemorate the 100 years since George Washington's inauguration. As waves upon waves of immigration inundated Lower Manhattan, the wealthy people who bought property along the square began to make their way uptown. So it left a void in the area of Greenwich Village, which was filled by a vast movement of artists, writer types, struggling musicians, poets, anybody who was eccentric in any way, who lived on the fringe of society or just downright deviant, began to flock to the area. The birth of the LGBT movement, it's along Christopher Street where the Stonewall Uprising took place at Stonewall Inn, which is now considered a national landmark.